While the plot was very gripping and well written, the book didn't actually instruct me on how to kill a mockingbird. 1 star. Hello, and welcome back to Book Burns, the segment where I share with you top 1 star to 5 star reviews of popular books that you were either burned by or burned through. My name is Ben. Let's dive in. Today's book is To Kill a Mockingbird. If you've read this book, let me know what you think about it in the comments. With an overall rating of 4.26 stars and 6.6 million reviews, here is 1 star. Lane says, "This is my first reread of 2017, and I don't regret it one bit. When I read this book 3 years ago, I really liked it. Sadly, I didn't write my thoughts down in an elaborate way back in the day, but I know for sure that I didn't read critically then. Upon my reread of this book, I honestly don't have any good things to say. I'm aware that some of my criticism is not a critique of the book itself, but about its perception, and how it is, up to this day, held up as the one true book about race relations in the United States of America." 2 stars. May says, "I had a much longer review written for this book, but the comments were sadly annoying to me, so I'll just make my opinions clear in 2 sentences because these are really the only thoughts about the book that matter to me. 1. I was extremely bored by the majority of this novel and thus did not enjoy it very much. And no, I will not reread it because I do not care. Number 2. Most importantly, though, I don't believe a white savior narrative like this one is a story that should be so heavily defended by white people or pushed as an essential book in school curriculums today, when there are better books about racism by people who have actually experienced it, and especially when this book cares more about the white characters than the black ones." 3 stars. Jamie says, "I think this is arguably one of the most well-written and well-loved classics ever. And it's not hard to understand why. The characters are memorable, the flow of the story is easy to follow for a classic, the writing is lyrical and poetic without being 25 metaphors deep like some American novels, and probably most importantly, it aims to promote an anti-racism, anti-bigotry message most of us can get behind. But the whole time I was reading this, all I could think was, it's not the best way to discuss these themes from today's standards." 4 stars. Claudia says, "So, I don't really know what to say. I think I love this book, but for a reason beyond my understanding. It never hooked me, and it took me ages to finish it. Some chapters, especially at the beginning, were tedious and hard for me to get through them. But then there were some chapters that I devoured the whole Tom Robinson trial for the last ones. I definitely learned a lesson or two from this book. Atticus is my new role model. He is really incredible. I also love Scout and Jem. Those kids will be in my heart forever. Oh, and I love the Boo Radley storyline. It left me in awe. This book surely deserves 5 solid stars, and I kind of feel bad for giving it 4 stars, but the thing is, I was struggling to finish it. I swear I let out a relieved sigh when I read the last sentence. But all in all, it was a great read, and I can't tell you how much I loved the last chapters." 5 stars. Brina says, "I believe that the courage exhibited by all these characters has made the town of Macomb, Alabama stand the test of time and remain the timeless classic that it is.